Yesterday was green. Today is red. Bitcoin, alts, chopping sideways, confusing everyone and probably wrecking anyone who's trying to trade. Why? Because it's the holidays and nobody cares right now. We're going to discuss, though, what the end of 2021 might have in store and what we can look forward to, of course, into the next year. You don't want to miss it. Let's go.
Let's go.
What is up, party people? What's going on, Wolfpack? What is up, y'all? How y'all feeling today? Tuesday, December 28th. It's not Christmas. It's not New Year's. It's just that awkward time right in between when you don't know what to do. Your kids are home. They're yelling in the background, and you can't get a moment of peace. What's up, guys? Before we get started, please subscribe to the channel. You're already subscribed to the channel, right? You're subscribed. Take your phone and just drop it. Drop it onto the like button. Drop it onto the like button in frustration because yesterday you were rich and today you are once again a poor person. Why? Because the market is chopping sideways. How long have I been saying that this was going to happen for? This is what we've had. This is what we're probably going to have for a while. Listen, yeah, I sent this tweet. Let me pull it over here. 1 second. Sent this tweet on December 13th. 15 days ago. Something like this would drive people nuts. This is what I have been preparing myself for since the drop 10 days ago. I would prefer up only, so let's hope that's what we would get. But that's what I said would happen. And guys, I mean, that's pretty much what we are looking at the moment, isn't it? Isn't it? Sadly, we're just chopping sideways. How you guys doing today? What's going on over there? What's happening in the world? I got morning from Texas. Mark says, have fun being poor. Phantom Lord, Melker in the house. I'm literally in my house. Literally in my house. So that's accurate. That's accurate. That's why I'm joining in from the bathroom. Mike, thank you for sharing. Too much information. We got Kristen here, Max Payne, not the cartoon character, but just the situation of being bored literally to death. What is more painful than being bored by these crypto markets? Got Iran in the house. Tallahassee, Mitch. I'm not a Seminole fan, man. I'm a Gator. That's cool. That's cool. Wake and Bake bought some more Ave. Yeah, there you go. Says it's 420. Not sure that's the actual date or the time. Literally anywhere on the planet right now. Where's Drew? He's probably doing something better than hanging out with us on his birthday. But happy birthday to Drew if he does watch the recording or decide to show up and make hilarious jokes. Guys. So listen, we're going to dive in right now. There's not that much happening. And that's okay. But here we go. First of all, let's take a look at coin market cap, right? What do we got? Remember yesterday, this was all green. Look at the 24-hour percentage gains and losses. Ooh, USD coin up 0.1%. That's the only green one I can see because it's stable coin. Oh, down to 43 before we get to IOTA, which is up a measly 6%. Let's keep going down the oh my God, is there anything that's up today? Icon, 6.2%. Sushi up 9%. Now we're down to 88. I can't believe sushi is the 88th coin. I thought it was bigger than that. Zilliqa, not flat. There you go. Top 100. There's about 4 or 5 green coins total. Did I get slightly faked out yesterday? I mean, I guess I posted some respectable altcoin setups, most of which, though, require price to go down to get a retest as support, which you're largely getting. But right now, it is pretty easy to avoid this market. Look at this. All good. Headed to Top Golf with the kids. That sounds awesome. Then Spider-Man and Night of Lights, St. Augustine tonight. Cool. I go to St. Augustine all the time, man. That's my beach. It's where I've been going my whole life to go to the beach. Crescent Beach, Llano Beach, Butler Beach, popcorn shrimp gumbo, shrimp cocktail. That's about it. Forrest Gump. Anyways, here we go. First mover Asia. Bitcoin continues its low volume rally before tapering off. I guess. I mean, we're pretty much at the same prices we've been indefinitely, right? But here you go. This is interesting. The sovereign supply of Bitcoin Total coins held outside of exchange reserves, right? In cold storage, off reserve, hit an all-time high. Blockchain data firm Glassnode reported. Ether falls slightly. So that means there's not that much supply on exchange. So regardless of what's happening with price, we do know that the whales, that's the whales in a foreign language, I can't tell you. The whales, the whales, all of the whales, they are holding their coins in the cold storage, right? Whales are not sending their coins to exchange. Whales are not selling. And I have an article later that adds some confluence to that fact. But here you go. Yeah, listen, I make a video every day. These people have to talk about Bitcoin every day. It's up, it's down, it's here, it's there, it's every fucking where. Bitcoin, right? Because it's doing nothing as we said that it largely would, nothing meaningful. And once again, yesterday, we fell into the collective crypto Twitter community trap of getting extremely bullish at resistance. I'll show you on the charts. Let's take a look at the charts. First of all, we have the weekly chart. This still looks like this to me. We'll see what this candle ends up being, but still holding the 50 MA, still holding descending resistance, still a higher low, still below 53K, so it's not worth looking at. Let's go to the daily chart. Daily chart broke out. That's actually a pretty perfect retest of resistance as support.
That's dope.
Right? Pretty good. Here, we'll get into this in a second. 53K is the bigger resistance. 52K to me is the more local resistance. 53K, I'm going to tell you right now, 53K is this level right here. Why does that matter? We have this descending blue line, and we had a high, a low, a lower high, and this broke at 53K, the bearish market structure, by making a higher high rather than a lower high. That is the most significant level that we lost on the way down. So to me, we need to get back above that. You can see it's significant. That is the reason. But 52 is a very local level, which we will take a look at. Daily still fine, above the 200 MA, above this. No volume. Slight increase today. Maybe it'll get up to here. But oh my God, it's so boring. But you knew it would be boring. Everybody's off. My kids are running around the house right now. You know what I'm saying? They're not school. And here you go. I even, before the price was like here, and I tweeted yesterday, bullish at resistance, why humans fail. New book by Scott Melker coming in 2053. Right? Because I knew it. I knew we'd all see euphoric tweets right when we were here, right? And here's that 52K level, if you were asking about it. Locally, the 52K level is key because at the 42K drop here, that's where we topped, right? And I've had the fibs on here before, but we can pull the fibs of this move, right? That's not the move I want. Sorry. Let me recalibrate, rethink, and redo here. This is the fibs I want, right? And that's the golden pocket. 52K right there is at the 61.8% retracement. 61.8 retracement right there, up to 65-ish. That's called the golden pocket. That's where you expect this to happen. It's where you expect this to happen, right? So we're just back to that area. Now we've tapped it 3 times. That should be weakening in theory as resistance. But yeah, we got rejected there. And with a bearish SFP nonetheless, this slight wick above the swing high. There's a lot of liquidity, a lot of selling interest in this 52 area, right? So we got to clear that, then to 53 and on the way up. But it ain't going to be easy. But as you can see, super bullish, shooting star candle on the way down. Now we have actually demand showing up. These last 3-4 hour candles all have down wicks. We'll see how this one closes, but we'll probably now go up here, right? Because look, this is liquidity, right? So you had all this obvious liquidity up here, which is why you get rejected here. But then when you come back down, look how much price action we have in this area. Same area, right? So of course, this is where we're going to find support and likely at least bounce temporarily. So maybe we're going to do this for a while up in this top half of the range. But bottom line, there's nothing to see here. We do this, then we can start talking about 53, 54 and seeing what happens. I still go back to that long chart of just chopping sideways, which is sort of the thing, right? Anywho, but what I want to talk about also, I mentioned this, I think, on the afternoon stream, Bitcoin dominance, right? So this is after I sent the newsletter yesterday. I sent a couple setups and I said, I don't know. I'm going to take a look at Bitcoin dominance. Listen, I will tell you once again, charting something that is not traded is a meme, right? But some people believe that all charts sort of move in the same patterns, but you need people placing orders to get supply and resist supply and demand support and resistance, right? So you're charting something here that nobody's trading. So these lines are a bit ridiculous, right? Either way, though, if you were looking at it and believed in it, or just in general rationally, look where we bottomed out at the massive all season that ended in May, right? We got back up, came right back down to this area, up right back down to this area. Now, maybe this breaks and we start to get historically low Bitcoin dominance. That would be sweet. There's a very good chance that Bitcoin dominance bounces here. Now, if Bitcoin's going up and Bitcoin dominance is rising because Bitcoin is going up, that's your best case scenario, at least, to not get completely wrecked. Your alts will get wrecked against Bitcoin, but they will at least hold their ground or probably rise slightly against USD, just not as much as Bitcoin is. The shitty scenario that we've all experienced many times is Bitcoin dominance goes up because Bitcoin dumps and everybody's panicking out of their alts through Bitcoin to dollars, in which case you get wrecked against Bitcoin and extremely wrecked against USD if you're in altcoins, disproportionately wrecked. Just important to note, this is sitting on support right now. If that support does not break, this bounces, probably goes up, and altcoins have a bit of a suffering moment. Bit of a suffering moment. Carlos, where do you sign up for the newsletter? The link should be right down below in the description, I would imagine. I didn't make the description. I'm going to assume that it's down there. It's usually down there. Yeah. Join the Wolf Den newsletter right down below. Check that out. Check that out. So anyways, I'm just would be exercising caution, and we can see that in some of these coins, right? Polkadot leads altcoin losses after Bitcoin is rejected at 52K. Rejected. Bitcoin's just trading sideways. But anyways, yeah, let's take a look. They said DOT got a little bit wrecked, about 8% drop. Everything else average about 3.4%. DOT has obviously had some bullish price action of late, or bullish news at least, on their parachain auctions. But here you go. DOT, we were looking at it yesterday. I think we will still maybe get $22 DOT, which is the entry I was looking for at the break of this. But for so far, it got to 23.27, pretty damn close, about 60 cents off. But look at this, shooting star through resistance right at this swing high. And now heading back down. That's why you wait for a candle to close above resistance and you don't just buy right into resistance, assuming it's going to break. That's bullish at resistance. Why humans fail. Yeah. When Pomp was challenged on his 100K prediction for this week, he said the year's not over yet. Yeah, that's not going to happen. I love Pomp, but I mean, that is technically true, but we will not see 100K Bitcoin in 3 days. Oh boy. Here you go. Crypto futures see 300 million losses after spot market drops. This is astounding to me. Nearly 80% of long positions were liquidated over 24 hours, with 90 million in losses on Bitcoin futures alone. How? What are people doing? What are you doing? I never know what they're doing back there. But how is this possible, right? Prices barely moved. Everyone knows we're chopping sideways. Everyone knows there's no volume, but degenerate leverage gamblers still need that fix. They gotta take their arm and put the thing in. Oh, feels good when you get liquidated, doesn't it? Feel alive. You feel alive when you get liquidated and you get the needle in the arm, and oh yeah, that moment when it hits, touches your lips. Yeah, I don't understand how this many people are getting liquidated. 109,000 long positions liquidated on this drop. Why? Because dumb humans got super bullish at resistance at one of the most obvious places that you could see price drop. Right? Meatloaf, mom, Meatloaf. What's she doing back there? I never know what she's doing back there. Yeah, I didn't use a real needle, guys. I used a golf tee. Because I don't do drugs. Drugs are bad. Drugs are bad, and don't do them. But yeah, how we have $300 million in liquidations when price is chopping sideways? That's people over trading and not having any sort of patience. Here you go. Nearly 80% of the 300 million in liquidations occurred on long positions. God, how did you get liquidated going short yesterday? That is those belonging to traders betting on a price rise. 119 million on Binance, 78 million on FTX. Stop using leverage to gamble. Leverage is perfectly fine. It's awesome. You should absolutely use it. If you're a good trader, you know where to set your stop loss and you don't like holding a lot of coins on exchanges. Otherwise, don't touch it. Don't touch it. You guys have seen, I talk about it. I'm not saying I'm some god tier trader or anything, but I use it extremely sparingly and very rarely. If I see a massive bullish divergence oversold or something, I might take a leverage position on top of my spot buying. But that's about it. That's about it, right? So be careful out there. There's no reason that people should be getting liquidated right now. But let's take a look at the macro picture for 2021. Even with all this slowness, the slowestness, and a summer that, I mean, it's like people are like, I can't believe Bitcoin hasn't moved in 3 weeks. Do you remember this summer? My God, it was like 3 months of this. 3 months of this. You guys, people forget so quickly that Bitcoin can be really sort of sideways. And given that was like chopping between 30 and 40, it's a huge range of 33%. But still, people forget how long Bitcoin can go sideways. But yeah, trading volume for Bitcoin and Ether futures surpassed $32 trillion in 2021. That's a 338% increase compared to 2020. So just to put some actual metrics on it, people traded the shit out of Bitcoin and Ethereum this year, right? We are seeing a massive boom, and that's only going to increase. It's not like people are going to become disinterested and bored. And traders can make money and put in volume whether price is going up or down, should theoretically be agnostic if they're really trading a market that they're not emotionally attached to. So we are going to see that rise. And let's look, not only did trading volume go up, right? But trading volume for Bitcoin and Ethereum options grew 443% in 2021. 443%. That is a big increase. In absolute numbers, the combined trading volume of Bitcoin Ether options was over 387 billion in 2021, based on data as of December 27th. Last year, Bitcoin Ether options saw a combined trading volume of over 71 billion. 71 billion to 387 billion with a few days left in the year. Now, listen, a lot of this is a result of more options products being available, but it's also more a result of more interest from experienced, advanced traders who understand how to use options to hedge. We've talked about all the different strategies that institutions can use. Cash and carry, shorting, buying the underlying assets, shorting the future, making free yield as they come closer together. So clearly, this is a sign that institutions are trading Bitcoin options and futures to use hedging and income-bearing strategies. That is not going to end. We are going to see a tremendous increase in 2022 across all of these. I'd be surprised if we didn't see another 400%. 400%. Veteran Bitcoin hodlers are still selling record lows amount of Bitcoin despite 70% gains in 2021. There's that article I was talking about that sort of supports the metric about coins being removed from exchange and being held in cold storage at historical levels. Well, here you go. Veteran Bitcoin holders are still barely selling. Why? Because it's all noobs and new coins that are being sold. They basically analyze how long a coin has been in existence and how long it's been since it's moved. And they can use that data to tell us if the whales and OGs are holding or if they're selling. Here you go. According to the Coin Days Destroyed metric, CDD, from on-chain analytics firm Glassnode, the proportion of coins being spent by old hands remains near record lows. The indicator refers to how long each Bitcoin has been dormant each time it moves. This provides an alternative to simple volume measurements to determine market trends. Older coins are thus more important than younger ones with a history of active movement. That was a mouthful. Bottom line, people have had their coins for a while, ain't moving them, and they ain't selling them, and that's what we want. Cool piece. Let's move on to some NFT news. Why would you sell the best asset in the history of mankind? I don't know. There's people who need to spend actual money on real things in their lives, and there's nothing wrong with selling a appreciated asset to do so. It's not ideal, but there are plenty of reasons that people would sell. When the bull market back? We're in a bull market. We're just in a really boring part of it. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. That's a mouthful. That's what she said. Unless she was trading 1 inch. That's a funny joke. That was a funny joke. You made a funny joke. Ozzy Osbourne, Black Sabbath frontman who purportedly bit the head off a bat on stage, is betting fans will be hungry for his new NFTs. Would you guys buy an Ozzy Osbourne NFT? Would you? Well, guys, I remember this when I was a kid. I remember this. And this was like in the early 80s when everybody was like afraid of Satan. Everything was satanic. We were getting like, stickers on albums that told us there were explicit lyrics further down the road. This is the beginning because music back then was still like hoity-toity, disco and stuff. And Ozzy Osbourne was out on stage in like 1982, biting the heads off bats on stage, just taking a bat and biting the head. Like, you have to remember, this was before the internet and before like there were memes and things went viral. But I was a small child, 8 years old in Gainesville, Florida, a small town by any definition where we barely even got a news cycle. And I was afraid of Ozzy Osbourne because he was a satanic, crazy dude who was biting the head off of bats. I knew about that when I was a kid. But here you go. The collection, which Osbourne created himself and announced in a Twitter post early Tuesday. That dude doesn't tweet. Give me a break. Someone tweets for him. Will comprise 9,666, 666, sign of the devil, Satan. Unique non-fungible token bats. A hat tip to the infamous concert, according to the report, which cited a press release. Where the hell did he get a bat? Still want to know where he got the bat. But yeah, would you guys buy this? I want to see. Would you? You're going to buy Ozzy's bat head? Yeah. China stole bat narrative from Ozzy. Prove me wrong. I can't prove you wrong. That seems plausible. Yes, I know. Ozzy claims the bat was already dead and didn't actually bite the head off. That was in response to animal rights activists who wanted to protect the bat. Right? I remember that. This was like national news. He bit the head off. They was like, no, I didn't do it, man. It was plastic. I didn't bite it. I faked it. Like when you're like, hey, when you like find my 6-year-old, I'm like, oh, I want to see a funny trick. I'm going to eat this pen. I ate the whole pen. But it's just a pen going past the side of your face. And maybe that's what Ozzy Osbourne did with the bat. Yeah, so someone had a great comment here. Sats, not bats. That's right. That'd be a good t-shirt. Not dissing Ozzy, man. Just saying. He said he didn't really eat the bat now, and it was a thing. Yeah, just admit you ate the bat. Admit it. You were on acid. You ate the bat. On to more news. Arizona Senate candidate Blake Masters offering donors 0 to 1 NFT. Early cover art for 0 to 1 has been turned into an NFT to stir up donation for Blake Masters' Senate campaign. He's running for Senate. You guys might know this guy, Peter Thiel. They wrote a book together called 0 to 1. You know the idea of 0 to 1, right? The idea is that like the birth of an idea for an entrepreneur or innovation, the hardest part is getting from 0 to 1. Getting from 1 to 10 is all the innovators that jump in later and continue to develop. But getting from 0 to 1 is the hard part. So even if you just get like the crappiest search engine in the world, it was very easy then to improve on the search engine. It was the invention and creation of that search engine in the first place. That was the 0 to 1 moment. We have them throughout history. Either way, though, he's using NFTs of the book cover, and you get all these experiences. You get like it's signed by him and Thiel. Then you get to like go to dinner with the dude. 0 to 1 token holders party to be held next year. Access to a private Discord chat and other exciting things we have planned for 2022. But this is what's cool about some NFTs. He's using it to raise money for his political campaign. There's big fans of that book. I wouldn't buy it. I don't care. I don't give a shit about his NFT. But if that's you, do you, man? And then like you actually get some like bonuses, experiences with it. You want to meet this dude? Want to maybe meet the Thiel? Nobody knows how to pronounce your name, bro. Then you get to go do that event. So even when your NFT inevitably goes to 0 and you lose all of your money and have fun staying poor, at least you got a free drink with the dude who wrote the book. I know, guys. The news cycle is boring. Boring. It's the holidays. Enjoy. I wish I had better charts for you, but at least I have my shining face and bad jokes to attempt to entertain you guys. Emmy says, this is what G-Love is doing as well. Yeah, this is what's cool about NFTs, right? Outside of the cartoons and whatever. Our good friend, Emmy, my good friend, you guys might have heard of him, G-Love and Special Sauce. I've had him on the channel before. He's an old friend of ours I toured with multiple times. Garrett. Yeah, he put out an NFT collection. And along with the NFT collection, if you buy it, you have a chance to have these experiences. The dude will come play a literal concert in your backyard, potentially, if you're the winner and you buy his NFT. That's worth a hell of a lot more than some GIF or JPEG or cartoon if you're a super fan. And artists have been looking for ways for generations, for as long as I can literally remember. Also, Emmy's client for 10 years. That's correct. Also, Emmy's client for 10 years. Didn't mean to. Got you. But yeah, this is what's cool and potential. Artists for ages have been trying to find ways to really connect and engage with their super fans, right? It's very, very hard. It's very, very hard to have that connection between your art and the real world for your fans. But NFTs offers this. You can have NFTs unlock so many different things, experiences, bonuses, future content, access, come backstage to my concert. That's amazing. And then at that point, if you win that or if you buy that, doesn't matter if the NFT went down in value because you got something that's valuable, which is an experience. And experiences, as we know, are way more important than things. Yeah. Is his special sauce better than Mickey D's special sauce? You talking about like Thousand Island? Probably. I don't know. What else we got here in the comments before I go? Boring news day. Gonna go watch a YouTube documentary on Pete Davidson's hot girlfriend history. Cool. That's pretty good. Mark thinks G is awesome. Kristen thinks amazing. Yeah. We were just with him not so long ago. Yeah, he's a good old friend. Great guy. Great guy. Guys, that's all I have got for you today. This is all I got for you today. I'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And tomorrow will also be Chartapalooza, your favorite time ever of the whole week of all time that you ever have, because you like me so much and my face. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like thingy with the like faces, smash the subscribe button and like the subscribe face. I will see all of you people on the tomorrow. Peace out.
That's dope.